Is Odell Beckham Jr. headed to the Green Bay Packers? What is going on, y'all? Fox Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL here to talk about OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr., who eventually got what he wanted from Cleveland, which was to be cut and released. And when he hit the waiver wire, funny enough, and I kind of saw it coming, nobody claimed him because of his salary. I believe he's due about $7.25 million. And so a lot of teams, again, the rebuilding ones are at the top of the waiver wire, didn't want OBJ because he wants to go to a winner. And a lot of teams, again, are small market teams, and I believe OBJ wants to go to a big market. Now, he prioritizes winning more than he does market, but those could be the reasons. Anywho, if that is a word, OBJ is unclaimed, and he's officially a free agent, which is probably what he wanted. I'm not going to go back and talk about how I felt about the whole Cleveland Browns OBJ situation because I talked about that in another video. But basically, let me summarize it real quickly for you guys. All right. It was a bad marriage from the beginning, headed towards a divorce. Baker and OBJ could never get on the same page. They never had any wavelength chemistry. OBJ didn't want to be in Cleveland. It's a small market. They're a run-first offense. They don't like to throw the football. Baker has no chemistry with OBJ. Bad fit. And both sides, I understood why they needed to move on, and they did. All right, let's talk about the teams that OBJ is interested in. All right, 3 teams have been reported. Packers, Chiefs, Saints. I'm talking about the Packers first and foremost because, to me, they make the most logical sense. I don't know why the Saints are on this list because 2 of these 3 teams have good to elite quarterbacks, I should say elite quarterbacks, in Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes. And the 3rd team has Trevor Siemian and Taysom Hill. So I don't know why the Saints make a lot of sense. I don't believe they're a Super Bowl contender. Are they a solid team? Maybe making the playoffs, sure, but not a Super Bowl contender. He could sign with them, but I just don't think it would be good for OBJ. I mean, as far as opportunities, yeah. So kind of depends on what OBJ wants, right? If he's prioritizing winning, not going to get that in New Orleans. If he's prioritizing opportunity and throwing all the footballs your way, yeah, he'd be the number 1 guy in the Saints offense. They don't really have any receivers. And, you know, maybe he could parlay that into a bigger contract, but he's not going to win anything in New Orleans. So that's, again, something that I'll put to the side. But if he signs with the Saints, it's all about opportunity. The 2 teams, Packers and Chiefs. The Chiefs have Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill. I don't know why OBJ would want to go there and be relegated as a 3rd or 4th option because he's not surpassing Hill or Kelce on the depth chart. Now, again, I understand why he would go there to win, but the Chiefs have been struggling. Their offense has looked very pedestrian. They've been eking out these very, very tough, close wins. It feels like the NFL has kind of figured out how to stop their offense with the too high safety look. They've been doing that with a lot of these teams like the Bills, etc. So, again, on the Chiefs, he'd be a number 3 option at best. But maybe he has a chance to win, even though this year the Chiefs don't look very good. That now leads us to the Green Bay Packers, who, to me, being a Bears fan, I do believe the Packers are the best option for Odell Beckham Jr. They've needed a number 2 wide receiver for years, right? Alan Lazard, Randall Cobb, Robert Tonyan, all these guys have tried, but they haven't filled the role. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. It's Devontae Adams or bust. OBJ would go to a team in which he would have an elite quarterback in Aaron Rodgers, and he would be on a potential Super Bowl team. Again, the Packers have flaws, just like a lot of teams do, but are they a Super Bowl contender as long as number 12, Aaron Rodgers, is healthy? They are. Look, I don't believe they're as good as the Rams or the Bucs, but they're a Super Bowl contender. And so, to me, it makes the most sense. Now, the one thing I mentioned earlier, which was market, you're not going to get that in Green Bay. It's a small market, but you get the winning aspect, and opportunity is there behind Devontae Adams. Look, you can't have your cake and eat it too, OBJ, so you got to pick one or the other. So overall, I believe the Packers are the best fit because he gets the best match of opportunity and winning. After that, I put it at the Chiefs because of, again, less opportunity, but still potential of winning, but it's less than the Packers with the way the Chiefs look right now. And then the worst team for him would be the Saints just because it's no winning and only you get his opportunity. But maybe that's what he's looking for. So let's see what happens here. But I'm telling you right now, I do believe Odell Beckham Jr. would make the Packers a better team. Maybe not by a lot, slightly, but he would make them a better team. And even being a Bears fan, I'm not afraid to admit that. So let's see what happens here if the Packers do sign OBJ. I'll keep my eyes out, and we'll see what happens. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. As always, thanks for watching.